Hey guys, welcome to Watchdog Central, and today I'm going to be bringing you an email section special specifically directed at One Direction fantards. Now, the reason I'm bringing you this video is because since I've put up the two videos on One Direction, I've had a load of email from extremely fuck-witted piffleshits who think they're being clever and intelligent and coming out with absolutely ridiculous things to me. So I'm going to run through a few of these emails now, and I've specifically put on this hat just for you guys because you are all fucking crazy. Let's get on with the email section special. Okay, this one's a classic. I hate 1D2, as in One Direction. What they've done here is they've abbreviated the name One Direction, and they've done this because this is what all the fans of One Direction do. They put a 1 and they put a capital D. One Direction. So I already know you're a compulsive fucking liar. I hate 1D2. And also, if you hated One Direction too, why would you insult me in the video I stuck up? I stuck a video up saying Harry Styles get hit in the balls in Glasgow, twat of the week video. If you hated One Direction too, like me, you wouldn't come into my video and insult me. You'd be joining in what I'm saying, laughing at them as well. I hate 1D2, but I'd say you are more of a twat. I think you are a One Direction fucktard, I really do. Then you come out with probably one of the most ridiculous comments I've ever heard. You also look like a pedophile. A paedophile. Exactly how does one look like a pedophile? By looking at me right now, how can you tell that I'm a paedophile? Is it because I'm wearing a hat? Is it because I'm wearing a black t-shirt? I mean, I pretty much dress the same in most of my videos. It's always a black t-shirt or a fucking hat. I've stuck on a crazy hat because you motherfuckers are crazy. But what exactly? I mean, I don't fit the stereotype of a paedophile. I'm not wearing the glasses. I mean, if I was wearing glasses, I look like a little bit of a nerd. I couldn't speak properly, something like that. You may say that I look like a pedophile. But by looking at me, how the fuck do I look like a paedophile, you dumb shitbag? Explain? I don't get it. Retard of the fucking week, you are. Do you seriously have nothing better to do with your time? I don't. I sit in front of this camera all day and I make videos because I'm so fucking bored. That's all I do. That's all I do, baby. Then to make a hate video about One Direction. You say you are 37 years old. I did state that I was 37. I'm actually 38 years old. I'm so dumb that I actually forgot when I was born. But let me say that you have a mental age of a 5-year-old. I really do. I really do have a mental age of a 5-year-old. I totally agree with you, man. I'm there with you, dog, all the way. Now this comment actually pissed me off because I thought it was pointless and irrelevant. It was posted on the One Direction Still Sucks Bad Music video that I stuck up. Now, people have different opinions, yeah, but you saying all of those mean things were just like, wow. My sister has 4 weeks to live with cancer, and her dream is to meet them. She is only 8. First off, I don't understand why you posted that for. Do you think by posting a comment telling me that your sister's going to die of cancer is going to make me pull my video down out of guilt for putting it up? I don't exactly understand why you had to tell me this for. First off, I'm not a cold-hearted bastard. I do put videos up about, you know, people exploiting deaths on YouTube, about going against paedophiles and people that molest children. A lot of shit like that. I do a lot of positive shit on this channel as well as the negative stuff that I do. So you can read into whatever you want to about me, but at the beginning of it you said people have different opinions. So if people have different opinions and you know this, then why do you feel the need to come into my channel and try and lay a guilt trip on me about your sister dying? So what is to maybe make me like One Direction a little bit more, or try and sway me away from making these kind of videos? I just don't see the fucking point of it. You know? I don't know your sister. It's not that I don't feel bad in any way, but you know, I just don't see the fucking point of why it was sent to me in the first place. It's just there to lay a guilt trip. You could be making it up for all I know. You know? I just think comments like this are fucking stupid. That's it. Calm two tits and go suck on your own member, okay. Go suck on your own member. I mean, why don't you just call it a dick and be done with it? You know, call it a dick. And by the way, yeah, I would love to suck on my own dick. I would if I could, but my neck just will not fucking reach. It's not for the want of trying either, believe me. That shit is not possible. Okay. I forgot to put that part. Go suck on your own member, okay. And then he put a question mark. These fucking people crack me up. They really are truly stupid. Fuck you. Leave them alone. You know, I never get why people actually say this to me, you know. Hey man, fuck you. Why don't you just leave this group alone? Why'd you keep bullying them for? Like, first off, motherfucker, yeah, I'm giving my opinion on a group's music. Yeah? Okay, occasionally I might say that they dance around stage like a bunch of bell-end swag fags, something like that. You know, hipster dipshits, you know, whatever. You know, but it's just my feelings and opinions. Generally, mainly on their music, but occasionally, more than likely, I will slag them off as well. But regardless, I'm not bullying them. I'm not bullying them personally. I'm not going into a school playground, bullying someone, attacking them, beating the shit out of them. I'm just giving my opinion on the internet. Fuck you, leave them alone. There's a pretty good chance that One Direction will never ever watch this video. If they do, I'm sure that they won't be as offended as you are. Okay. On the One Direction Still Sucks Bad music video. So, for the conclusion, you were just an 37-year-old attention seeker. Saying you hate their music so that people would watch your videos. Yes. That's why I put videos up on YouTube. I go for people like One Direction because they're extremely popular. And then I'll slag them off. And then I'll put their name in the title, the tags and the description. And I will get more views on my video. And also I'll slap ad revenue on that video. So I can make lots of money from you guys. You fucktards who actually came in and provided me with that view. Thank you very, very much. No, actually it's not that, but thanks for helping out with the ad revenue. It really does fucking help. But the reason I make videos, and the reason that most people make videos about groups, not bands, groups like One Direction, is because people don't fucking like them because their music is shit. Their singing is shit. They prance around like fag swags all day. They're garbage. Total and utter fucking shite. That's why people make videos. Because they're sick of seeing this generic, mediocre bullshit music in the fucking charts. Let's say you're in a job and you're subjected to listen to the radio all day and they play it 6 times an hour. One Direction. Slice the butter, da 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 da, shove a tampon up their ass. Yeah, it's fucking annoying as hell. They're subjected to listen to it 6 times an hour because they work in a job, I don't know, like a warehouse, and they have to listen to that shit on the radio. At the end of the day, they've got that song going around in their fucking head. They can't get it out because it's such a catchy ass tune for all the little kids to listen to. And this is why people fucking hate them. This is why, at the end of the day, after a hard day's work, they have a bath, they come out, they eat their dinner, they turn on their camcorder, and they make a video saying, I hate One Direction because they're fucking shite. That's why they make a fucking video on it. Yeah? Okay. This is the same person who left the last comment, left a couple of comments for me. Okay, cool. You are a 37-year-old guy who basically asking people, what can you like about One Direction? So here's the thing. They do have good music. I'm happy you think that. That's your opinion. If they don't, why does people buy their albums? People buy their albums because this kind of music is designed specifically for teenagers. This is why. The record companies, the record bosses who produce this kind of music, they put these kind of bands together, they know the audience who are going to go out and buy their stuff. It's mainly going to be teenagers. This is why they sell albums. And the reason why a lot of teenagers go out and buy this kind of drivel music is because teenagers haven't developed, their brains aren't developed enough. You don't usually get a lot of people over the ages of 18 buying this kind of music, for good reasons. So just think about that one. If you are saying that they're only good looking, albums doesn't show their faces. Albums doesn't show their faces. Okay. Go into any shop where you can find a fucking album, yeah. I'm pretty sure on about 80% of these albums, you're going to see the people's faces on the album, especially on One Direction albums. One Direction won't have like pictures like Megadeth have on their album or Metallica have on their album. You know, great artwork on the front of the covers, because it's not going to draw them in. You know, teenagers don't want to see pictures of like skeletons and shit on the front of albums. What you'll see is their cute, pretty little faces with their little trendy haircuts. This is what you'll see, because it draws them in. Albums doesn't show their faces. Unbelievable. Fucking unbelievable. It shows their voices and music. Albums doesn't show their voices, it doesn't show their faces, it shows their voices and music. I'm a fan and I love their voices, not their faces. Well, good for you. Don't buy it though. I think you're talking out of your ass. You obviously have no taste in music. I have no taste in music because I don't like One Direction. That counts for taste. Really? Okay. You obviously have no taste in music, and even though you say you're 37, you just act like a 9-year-old little boy. Now, the reason you probably say I act like a 9-year-old little boy is because I ripped up a One Direction poster in one of my last videos. Well, you see, I just like doing shit like that. I find it extremely fun to rip up pictures of wankhole bands like One Direction. And if any of you guys out there, or maybe even you One Directioners, have any spare posters lying around of One Directions or One Direction that you don't like, please feel free to send me a private email. I'll give you my address and you can come, well, you can deliver it to my house and I will quite gladly burn it or rip it up or even maybe take a shit on it, depending on what your preferences are. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Watchdog Central and I aim to please. Yes, One Direction will never compare to the Beatles, but that doesn't mean you have to be an arsehole about it. Everyone has their own opinion, and here's mine. So if everyone has their own opinion, why can't I have my opinion? Well, I mean, why am I an arsehole because I don't agree with something that you agree with? That doesn't make me an arsehole. So what, you're not an arsehole because you agree, because you believe that One Direction are a good group. But because I believe they're a shit group, that makes me an arsehole. Don't you see how hypocritical that bullshit is? That's just pure fucking double standards. It's bollocks. One Direction is one of the sweetest groups of boys you'll ever meet. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to meet them. And even if you did meet the groups, I don't give a fuck. I'm just stating that their music's shit. What does meeting the group have to do with their fucking music being shit? This is the fucking points I'm trying to get across. You can't grasp what I'm saying in the fucking videos. I said the music is shit, not them personally. I'm sure personally, if you went to, I don't know, a McDonald's with them and hang out with them, I'm sure they'd be pretty down to earth decent people. But their music is fucking shit. That's all I'm trying to state. But you just don't understand that. I hope they release more albums towards the future. I'm happy that you fucking hope that, but I hope they stop. I really fucking do, because they're a pile of garbage. I hope I've cleared that up for you. And even though the Beatles are better, which he agrees with, they're better, they're gone. What does that have to do with anything if they're gone? What, because the Beatles don't make music anymore, we have to start, okay, fuck the Beatles, let's go to One Direction, let's move from them to them, just because they're not making music at this current time. So if all of the Beatles were dead, we never listen to the Beatles music, we don't appreciate the music as much, we'll just move on to One Direction and start listening to their shite. You realise what kind of a tool you sound like by coming out with a comment like that. And even though the Beatles are better, they're gone. What they did will never be forgotten, but they are over. You shouldn't hate. I wish I had a gun. I really fucking do. But they are over. You shouldn't hate One Direction because of other people's actions. What other people's actions? I'm on YouTube giving my opinion on One Direction. I'm not thinking or looking at other people's actions here. I think for myself. You don't. You follow what everybody else says. You're just regurgitating what everybody else comes out with. I'm thinking for my fucking self here. This comment is fucking ridiculous. Okay, number 16. This is the final email I'm going to read out because it is the most fucktarded email. Probably one of the most retarded emails I've ever received. And I don't get how this person's still breathing, because her brain must be fucking deprived of oxygen by now, because she is absolutely thick as shit. It is a girl, surprisingly. Ripping up a One Direction poster. Really? That was the name of the title. Well, she went ripping up a One Direction poster, she left a question mark, and then she put really after it with another question mark. So I presume she's looking for some kind of a fucking answer, a reaction. So here's my reaction to you, you dumb fucktarded bitch, for what you are for sending me this bullshit. You need to grow up. Are you seriously going to film yourself ripping up a One Direction poster as if anybody cared? Question mark. Well, the fact you sent me in this fucking email means you care. Okay, so you've lost the argument already, because you do care. Obviously you are jealous. I'm jealous. I'm jealous because I don't like a certain kind of music. I don't like a band's music. How the fuck does that make me jealous? That's just me giving an opinion stating that I don't like their music. It's the same as all the Shane Dawson fans, you know. Every Shane Dawson fan calls me jealous. If you go and watch my Shane Dawson video, every single one, you're just jealous. You're jealous of his success. It's almost the same shit. How can you be jealous of something you despise and don't like? It doesn't make any valid logical sense. Obviously you're jealous of how beautiful and successful they are. They seriously are the most beautiful people to have ever stepped on the planet. Okay, so far all you've done is state they're beautiful, which makes me win it even more for the fact that you've stated nothing about their music. It's all about their looks. You've lost everything so far. Do you want me to go on? Okay, I'll continue. And you're just jealous. You don't even know them to judge them just based on their music. Why not? Well, I'm sure I can judge anybody on their music. I can judge any fucking band or any group I want to based on their music. Yes, their music is mainstream, but they are hits. And we love it. They're hits because of their looks. Duh! And we are called directioners, not erectioners. I'm so glad I got to you with that. That was my intention, and as you can see, I win again. Directioners, not erectioners, you dumb fuck. Okay, so now you're insulting me. That's not very nice, is it? They all look... what the fuck? They all look beautiful and have amazing bodies. I'm going to beam the camera, when I finish this, I'm going to beam the camera at the computer screen just to prove that I'm not making this shit up, because this is unbelievable. They all look beautiful and have amazing bodies, unlike your fat ass. So wait, I can't insult One Direction, but you can come on here and you can call me fat ass and you can sit here and insult me. Well, do you know what? I am a fat ass. There's a Mars bar. This is what fat people do in their spare time. I'm going to show you exactly how much of a fat ass and how much you got to me with that comment. You're making me eat chocolate. Oh, can't you hear myself? I'm getting fatter just for you. I'll finish that after I've read this comment. Okay. I fucking love Mars bars. Okay. They all look beautiful and have amazing bodies, unlike your fat ass. Ew, gross. Most typical teenage girl bullshit to come out with, saying ew, gross. Harry has the most beautiful chest ever. This is fucking real. You see this? You see that? That's a beautiful thing right there. You see what that is? That's called chest hair. Yeah? Harry Styles ain't got none of it on it. Because he's a little fag swag motherfucker, little baby pubic. He ain't got no fucking pubes. He ain't got no pubes nowhere, son. He's fucked up. Ew. Harry has the most beautiful chest hair ever. And last month, he's grown almost ½ an inch of chest hair. How would you know this? Where's the proof for that? See? He's a bigger man than you'll ever be. You just call me a fat ass, so technically I'm bigger than he is. You lose again. You just shoot yourself in the foot in everything you say. You're a retard. He's a bigger man than you are, bigger man than you'll ever be, and you're just jealous of that. I know you call me jealous already. You don't have to call me jealous twice in the same fucking comment. Don't ever fucking mess with my idols again, or I'll fucking cut you. Better run, it's scaring me. You dirty fucking wanker. Okay, this is just getting tedious now. This is just pure insult after insult. I know I like to throw insults about, but this is borderline harassment and death threats. I could report you to YouTube for this. This is pretty fucked up stuff. Give up at life, please. Oh, and grow a dick while you're at it. Fag. And then at the bottom she's put, I'm going to show you this part because this part's fucking hilarious. Just bear with me with 1 fucking second. Let's take this off. I've got to show this. This part's fucking classic. Just to prove I'm not lying here. And here's the email, just to prove I'm not lying. I'm just getting focus. Ripping up a One Direction poster. There's the email, as you can see. It's all been printed out. And at the bottom, you're at it, fag. There you go. There's the part where she's threatening to cut me. I'll fucking cut you. You dirty fucking wanker. Give up at life, please. Oh, grow a dick while you're at it, fag. Look at what she's put at the bottom there. Mrs. Harry Styles. Now, if that isn't a dedicated stalking freak fuck bag, if I've ever seen one. This is what they resort to. They resort to giving people death threats and calling themselves Mrs. Harry Styles. A true grade A fuckwit and piffle shit. Yes, so those are the kind of emails I pretty much get on a daily basis. I do actually quite enjoy getting these kind of emails and responses because I find it extremely funny and it really does brighten and enlighten my day. The insults, as far as the insults go, insults don't really bother me. You know, I just take it with a pinch of salt, you know. I really don't care. You can insult me, you can call me what you want. I have a very tough skin. Nothing gets to me, you know. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I can sit down and watch any video nasty. I can sit down and watch any of these fucking, was it BME Olympics and all these 2 girls 1 scoops of shit, you know, all that kind of stuff. I can watch all that shit. Nothing phases me. Nothing will ever get to me. Give it all you have. If you want to send me any emails in the future, just be as vicious and as crude and as rude as you want to be, because I laugh at everything. I find nothing absolutely off limits. Okay guys, thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next motherfucking video. Peace out, bitches. This is Watchdog Central. Haven't done this for a while actually. This is Watchdog Central. Beaming out.